Hey folks, this is Alonzo, the Godfather of West Coast hip hop. You trying to be in the music game? You trying to make records? You trying to be a manager? You trying to understand the game you're about to play? You afraid to get ripped off? Well, I know how to keep you from getting ripped off. Go to LonzoWilliams.com, consultation, and sign up for a consultation, folks. I can put you on the right track to help you understand the music game and avoid the pitfalls of the music industry. Well, over the years, I've watched millionaires go broke. I've watched people get rich with one song. It can go either way, but you have to know how to play the game. Go to LonzoWilliams.com, consultation, and sign up for a consultation. And I'll consult with you to put you on the right track to make sure that you know the pitfalls of the music industry. Hey folks, this is Alonzo, the Godfather of West Coast hip hop, and we're about to drop some lyrical revolution knowledge on some folks right quick. A lot of people always ask me about the record industry, the music industry, the entertainment industry in general, and being we have a new business model, I apply some of my old school knowledge with some of the new school knowledge, and I try to pass it on the best of my abilities, folks. So I have a brother on my left today. What's your name, Doc?
G93.
G93, what's up with you, G93?
I'm doing good. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. The other day we were sitting in the studio and he had some questions about the music industry. I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna set the cameras up and we're gonna make this work for you and somebody else. So hopefully, whatever information you get from this podcast or from this session will help you in your career as well. Now, let's get started right quick. What's up with you, man?
What up? What up?
What role are you playing in the industry that you need some assistance with?
Man, right now, I'm gonna give you a little bit of background about myself.
Go for it.
Started off as a designer, moved into clothing, and then the clothing got me into different relationships as far as dealing with different artists and different types of level of artists. So beginning out, and then also mainstream artists as well too.
Okay.
So, you go ahead. So with that, it just took me into more merchandise and then seeing the behind the scenes where the merchandise played into a part, and then developing something more streamlined to where we controlling everything as far as the production, the merchandise, and also the pre-production and aftermarket and things like that as well.
Okay,
too.
okay. So you had some questions about your deal that you worked out with one of your partners, and I was explaining, that the homie deals can be very lucrative, but you have to look at it as more than just a homie deal for it to work, and that's a trick that a lot of people fall into the trap about, because as long as ain't no money being cut up, ain't no real money involved.
Yeah, facts.
Let a check show up. Y'all gonna fall the fuck out, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna fall the fuck out, okay? First thing you gonna hear is all you did was took some pictures. All you did was did your role,
Yeah.
okay? And that's why I said we want to take time out right now, fire the camera up. My batteries is charged in my microphones, and let's drop this knowledge and see how many people we can affect in a positive way right quick. So tell me about your situation right now.
Right now, we're just dealing with multiple artists and there's and different scale of artists. So the whole thing is getting everybody on the same page and getting that formulated to organize, I think, a consistent motion.
Okay.
Music content to flow through, also with content backed up with the resources to drop videos consistently and also be packaged week by week or bi-weekly depending on how many artists are involved in the situation.
Now, why is it so important you don't have multiple artists at this stage in the game?
I would say not too many, but I would just say enough to where a system can be created through different numbers and data.
How many artists you have right now?
I would say about working with 2 or more.
Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Okay. What's your role in the company?
As far as right now, I'm just pretty much just providing content to anybody, partnering up with brands and providing consistent form of platform content, whether that's music, artistry, or just to expand your brand more, consistent platform to deliver it.
Are you charging for your fees right now?
Yeah, some fees we charge for, and then also we do partnerships, like I said, where there's a return with the artist as well, as far as content, and then also the examples we get to create to produce more clients.
So you have a hourly fee or a per project fee, or how do you charge?
We do basically per project, and that's all available different per artist, depending on what the leverage is, or
Okay.
just what we can grow together as a partnership.
All right. Now, what kind of paperwork do you have in regards to your partnership?
Word up.
Oh shit! You trying to get fucked?
Can't do that.
You trying to take a dick? Look, let me explain something to you. That partnership, and understand this. What I'm about to tell you is totally contradictory to what I'm gonna tell you after this right here.
Yep.
I ran a nightclub for 40 years. Avalon, Segundo, Eve After Dark, everything you saw back in Straight Outta Compton. Me and the old man who ran that club only had a handshake deal for 40 years. But the handshake deal is only as good as the motherfucker shaking hands.
Yeah.
Okay?
That part.
Huh? Now, I had to adhere to his deal because he was my daddy's friend. Okay? I couldn't embarrass my dad. That was his leverage he had with me.
Yeah.
Okay? And he could not screw over me because he was my daddy's friend. That was the leverage I had over him. You follow me?
Yep,
So we
following.
both have a sense of a liability to each other and a sense of loyalty because my dad brought us together.
Yeah.
Okay? If I go back and tell my dad he did something stupid, him and my dad gonna have issues.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, if he go back and tell my dad I did something stupid, me and my dad gonna have issues.
Yeah.
Okay? Nowadays, you in a different situation. Everybody ain't as honorable as they used to be, unfortunately. Okay? Yeah. So if you are in a position to work on a handshake deal without having any type of paperwork. And here's the part that's really crazy. You don't need a lawyer to get your paperwork straight. You don't need a contract, a formal contract. All you need to have is some kind of piece of paper with a date on it, your name, what the description is, how much it's worth to you. Have them sign it and agree to it, and make sure you always get their government name. Don't sign a little Pookie.
There you go.
Don't sign to Pookie Productions. You sign to Alfred Johnson Jr., okay? Whatever his name is, okay?
Government.
Get his government name, because if you go to court, the judge ain't going to recognize Pookie Jr., okay? Or Pookie III, whatever the case may be. You got to have his government name. Now, it's a simple sentence, a couple of sentences, a small paragraph will alleviate a lot of headache. And I tell people all the time, sometimes, yes, it's not about trust, it's about business, okay? You're not in the trust, you're in the business. You're not in trust, okay? And people will flip the fuck on you so fast, you'll forget who you're talking to. Now you're going to catch a case. Now you got to go into gangster mode because you done did your part. Your dreams have come true, and this motherfucker got greedy.
And now you got to go ride.
And now you want to go ride on somebody. Now, I don't know what you got to lose in your life. You got kids, girl, or whatever the case may be, a mom and dad that love you, don't want to see you caught up in that system, or they may encourage you. I don't know. But you don't want to put yourself in that position if you don't have to. And by having a simple piece of paper, you sign it, he signed it, it don't have to be notarized. It would be nice if it was. It would be nice if you had a witness. A witness would be more than sufficient. Okay? You don't have to have a notary public sign, oh, yeah, I agree, so on, so on. It ain't that serious. Okay? And today, you can go on the internet, type in partnership agreement. Okay? Deferred payment agreement. Because that's what you're basically talking about doing.
Yeah.
You're talking about a deferred payment. What you're saying is, I will work for you in lieu of receiving my money later if this shit get better. Back in the day, we called that the Greater Later program. Okay? The Greater Later program. I ain't got no money right now, but when this get better, I'm going to pay you. Okay? If you cool with that, and you're a youngster, you got time for that.
Oh, yeah, we got time.
You got time. Your time is your friend right now. Okay?
Facts.
Your biggest, you got two assets that you have on your side, time and youth and energy. Okay? So those two assets you can invest in. You'll see, you can see how people move once you start doing what you got to do. Okay? What I found is when you stop talking about doing something and start doing what you was supposed to be, what you was talking about, you'd be surprised how many people you attract into your circle.
Right.
People are attracted to movement. They're not attracted to conversation. Okay? So if you say you're a videographer and you're working with Joe Blow Productions, and Joe Blow Productions, somebody else is watching Joe Blow, and you doing your job like you're supposed to, you might get picked up to get some real money because John Blow say, you know what, I like my boy doing. You know, how much he paying you? I'm on the later grader program. Oh, nigga, fuck that. I got some money for you today.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, you got to be careful because the first guy you sign with, he going to get mad at you for wanting to work with somebody else. Okay? Because he discovered you.
That's the thing. It's the other way around, my dude.
Huh?
I got a vision for it.
Okay, see, now this is where, folks, I try not to use this word, but sometimes it only applies in certain situations. This is what nigga business come in at, okay?
No more nigga business.
This is what nigga business come in at. Brother gonna get mad. Well, you taking my photographer. No, you're an independent contractor. You're not his partner. You work with his company. You're an independent contractor. Now, true enough, you don't abandon the man, okay? But you have to, if something comes along that's real, okay, you have to move on. Okay, now if he can make your situation real or faster, then that's something different. But then when you move on, you just don't leave the man hanging. Oh my God! I had to tell my boy today, my boy Raymond back there behind the counter, man. I love the fact that he calls me back. If I don't hear from him, if I call him, he don't answer the phone. Within 20 minutes, he gonna hit me back. Let me know something.
Yeah,
okay, and people are having their schedules booked around your word. I'm going to be there at 3 o'clock with the cameras. I'm going to be there at a certain time to take care of so-and-so. All of a sudden, you ain't showing up.
Thanks.
Now, all of a sudden, next thing you know, when I see you again, oh, man, some money came up. You spent $1,000 for this goddamn phone. 7 digits, 8 digits will keep down confusion. Okay? Yeah. Hey, man, something popped up. I got a cash money deal on the line. I got to get back with you. And you make sure that when you do your little deal memo, I'll work this program, but cash deals will supersede this deal.
Yeah.
Okay. These are just some deal points that if you work on a later program, I have no problem with that. I've done it with people before. I do it now. Okay. But again, it's just always good to have something to be understood. Like, hey man, if somebody come with cash money, if I book a date with you and somebody got cash money for a date around there, or I can't make it. Don't get offended. I'll pick it up at a later date.
Oh, yeah.
Some people would want you to miss your money just to feed his ego.
Oh, yeah. The whole thing is just the fact that we have our autonomy to be able to move in who we want to. But I think the idea formation is what we're trying to create. I think in the partnership of where we can streamline the whole faster process.
You keep saying partnership. Now, is there an actual entity formed as of yet?
No, not with that relationship.
No LLC, no DBA. LLC is a small corporation. A DBA is doing business as a corporation, and there's S corps. There's other type of situations you can develop.
Yeah.
But right now you just some brothers. You got artists, photographer. You the photographer, videographer, or just photographer?
No, we do. So the whole thing is like more so that's just an aspect of the service.
Okay.
So the main service is we do design. So we're designing and producing merchandise as well too. So that's where it's all connected as far as the coming in contact with the artist and then developing the artist imagery and then producing that consistently. Okay.
How would you get paid in the event that this thing blows up? You put together all the necessary marketing material and the clothing line blows up. What do you expect?
I would say in that instance of the partnership on the merchandise or whatever's facilitating the production of the merchandise, that's where the money is being made. Mm-hmm. And also during that would be the back end of the production of the video.
What do you expect? What dollar-wise, percentage-wise? Are you expecting a percentage? Are you expecting dollars? What?
I would say
ownership.
Ownership of the producing of the merchandise. So we produce the merchandise, we sell the merchandise, deliver the merchandise, and we'll help you market the merchandise. Okay, so merchandise is being produced. Merchandise is being sold. You got a T-shirt, $20. How much of that you got coming after cost of manufacturing? The cost, it all depends on what we get in the cost for, but I would say at least
Say $5.
15. Yeah, 15. So we're gonna take in 15.
You're taking $15.
Yeah.
Of that $15, how much you expected?
As me personally, 15. So that will go to.
Oh, so
that will compensate the production of the video and also the merchandise being
so
made.
you running this whole merchandise in? That's what you're saying?
In this instance, no, but that's the ideal relationship.
So what you're saying is you want to be able to use him. He's the artist. Let me get this straight. He's the artist, or he or she is the artist. You're creating their merchandise, right? And you're marketing their merchandise.
Yeah, but in some aspects. So the whole thing would be shoot a video. So if the video is getting shot for free, then the next step will be producing merchandise, so that way we can compensate for the video and also get the production of the video out.
So you want on a $20 T-shirt? I keep it simple. $20 T-shirt. Let's say for and we know it's gonna cost more money, but just for math's sake and for video's sake, it's $5 to make that $20 T-shirt.
Yeah.
That $15 profit, you want all the profit
to cover the video.
Cover the video, okay? For every T-shirt sold forever, or just for a certain amount of time?
During the run and the promo of the video.
Okay, so T-shirts selling. He's in you do the video for him, right?
Yeah.
Wearing the T-shirt that you designed, right?
Yeah.
Who's on the video? You or somebody? Who's on the T-shirt? What's on the T-shirt that's gonna make people want to buy it?
It'll be that artist that we're dealing with. So it'll be an investment into the artist.
So you invested into the artist
to make a return. For
a return for your company, not his.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna fight. Y'all finna go to court. Y'all finna. It's about to go down, okay? Because you telling me basically you gonna pimp him. Here we go. You gonna do his artwork. You gonna do his video shoots. You with him as the subject to get the views. When the money come in, you keep all the money. He don't get shit.
He got the production of the video, which he couldn't come up with first.
Oh, see, this is how shit gets started. Okay, I understand what you're getting at.
Yeah. But
he is the reason for the subject in the first place, right? He's the subject of the video. If his record go viral, if his product go viral, he get 1 million hits. What you're saying is he keeps the video, he keeps the download money, you keep the merchandise money, right?
Yeah.
Ain't gonna never work. Y'all finna go to court.
Why is that?
Because at some point in time, he gonna feel like you pimping him. Because I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're putting him in a product that you created.
No, okay. The whole thing is you need the video, but you can't pay for the video. So
right. How much is the video worth?
Video could be $500 to $1,000, $1,500, depending on the budget.
Okay, so that's why I said the paperwork come in there.
Yeah.
Okay. First $1,500 comes to you. Okay, then you give him, y'all split something after that. Because if not, y'all gonna be in court. If you sell 100 T-shirts, all right, here we go back to the math again. T-shirts $20 a piece, $5 to produce a T-shirt. You got a $15 profit. If you say in your deal memo, my fee for doing the video is $1,500. I get all revenues for the first till I recoup my $1,500. So the first 100 T-shirts go to your company off the top. After that, we do a split because now you're in profit mode now.
Yeah.
You're in profit mode. So when you hit profit mode, once you've gotten paid, technically he can tell you, okay, cool, you paid, you out of here. Technically, that's the problem you put yourself in position for.
Yeah, and I would say in that sense that would be the goal. Not the goal because it wouldn't be a long-term situation. It would just be for per project basis.
Not a good deal for you though. Yeah. Not a good deal for you because you made a video that's making money for him. So if you just want $1,500, shit, you get your money. Here's a better deal.
Yeah.
Okay. You put in your deal memo. This is why you got to have some type of paperwork, man. You got to have a paper. Paperwork is only a map. It's only a map for your success or for what you guys have discussed. Yeah. Okay. Look, my fee is $1,500. I will shoot and help you market the video and help you sell the product. After manufacturing costs, which is whatever your production cost is, I will receive all 100% of all revenues up to $1,500 to cover cost of video production.
Yeah.
After the $1,500 is recouped, is repaid, got back, refunded, whatever you want to call it, however you want to do it, you can make it as simple as you want to. Your company and my company will share in the profit in the revenue, and the fee is determined based on what y'all come up with.
Yeah.
You can say 50-50, you can say 60-40, you can say 70-30, whatever y'all agree upon. So this keeps you out of court.
Yeah.
This keeps you out of court. Because right, what you just told me is that all the money was going to go to you forever. That's going to get you sued, okay? That's going to get you sued and jumped on, okay?
But I would say that hasn't been the case. So that's just been more so like I said, case by case basis, because most of the time isn't focused on necessarily always videos, but it's always producing maybe a single piece of merchandise. So that
Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But understand this. In the beginning, ain't no money.
Yeah.
Ain't no money. Y'all just speculating. Yeah, we're going to do this shit. We're going to do this video. We're going to do this. We're going to, yeah, okay, cool. That's cool. That's cool. When the motherfucking money show up, nigga going to be sober as a judge. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And then it's going to be some homie shit. It's going to be, y'all going to fall the fuck out.
Yeah.
So when y'all, everybody broke and high, write that shit down. It ain't got to be, fucking legal language, no here as and here's forth and all that old bullshit. My company, so on, whatever your name is, 97, what is it? 97?
G93.
V93. G93, your real name, okay, agreed to produce music video for Bubba Jones, little dick shit,
yeah.
Okay, a.k.a. Michael Johnson, okay, for the fee of this right here, no money in advance, to be recouped upon sale of merchandise, okay? My fee is $1,500. I will retain 100% of all revenue until that $1,500 is recouped minus production, shipping, and shit like that.
Yeah.
You gotta all that shit's a factor. Production, shipping, because sometimes shipping may be included in the price of the T-shirt.
Yeah.
So if your T-shirt costs you $5 to make and another $5 to ship, you ain't making but 10 a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all minus all production and shipping fees. You got packaging, you got to put it in a bag, all that kind of shit. All production, packaging, all that shit right there comes out, and then you retain 100% of the profit until you reach the goal of $1,500. And at that time, little dipshit and your company will split these revenues X amount, X time, X amount, depending on whatever y'all agree with. While y'all high and ain't nobody mad, because as soon as the money show up, they gonna fall the fuck out. I'm telling you. As long as ain't no money included, he ain't got to pay him. As soon as somebody sees some money, and don't let the motherfucker go viral, and you sell 100,000, 10,000, nigga, you sell 10,000 times 10, you make 100 racks. $1,000.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that deal, like I'm not here to you get me screw nobody. So in that sense, like I said, that deal will be made. I'm not going to get me run away with 100% of the proceeds. It can't happen if that's the deal they want to make. But my offer is to grow the partnership with the artist.
I understand that. Now, the most worst businessman in the world is the camera. Can you see me real good in the camera? I want y'all to hear this right quick. The worst businessman in the world is a starving artist. Them motherfuckers will give you the world, okay? They will give you the world. I had a guy offer me his whole catalog, 100 songs, publishing and all, just to put him on. I turned him down. Why? Because motherfuckers know where I live at. When he come off his goddamn ego trip back down to reality and realize what he's done, it's going to be a problem. So it's the same thing here. Artists, most of these, this is why these guys still get ripped off so much. That's why they still getting ripped off in 2020. Everybody want to be put on any way possible. So they'll agree to any goddamn thing. And unless you got a piece of paper, it's the same problem Meg Thee Stallion got going on right now with her people. She signed a good deal, a decent deal. But somebody else offered her a better deal. And now what was working for her ain't working no more because the people did the work and brought her to a certain level now.
Yeah.
And somebody else want to pick her up and run with her. And they got a contract. If you ain't got a contract, all you gonna do is y'all gonna fall the fuck out. And you gonna be mad, he gonna get your shit, no, man. No. Get a piece of paper. This right here will stop a lot of bullshit. Okay? This and a piece of paper will stop a lot of bullshit. More people have been robbed with this motherfucker right here than a 9mm. No bullshit. More people have been robbed with an ink pen than a 9mm. Okay, so to avoid a robbery and to keep an understanding that everybody can stay friends, associates, because you don't want that on you don't need that on you, Doc.
Yeah.
You trying to grow your business. You're not trying to get a case. You're not trying to go to court. The last thing you want to do, because see, what you better understand is you should understand as a videographer, as a photographer, you own the copyrights to that shit. Them are your copyrights.
Yeah.
He really can't use them without your permission, but you can't really use his likeness without his permission.
Yeah, but that's the
deal.
That's the whole thing.
Right, but you need to understand that. Okay, y'all need to have that written out. Again, it don't take but a minute to lay it out and just get an understanding, so that before you push that little red button, start spending money on hard drive space and editing and stuff. That takes time.
Yeah,
it takes time. When you start doing all that, make some moves, do some things, and because avoid the headache. Okay, because on the second part, what if this motherfucker blow up? What if he blows the fuck up? Okay, you want to be in a position, huh? What if he gets bigger than what you're talking about? You want to be in position to take full advantage of everything you got. The licenses. Who gonna own this shit in the event of?
Yeah.
Who gonna own this shit? Okay, you don't think about that right now. You don't think about that right now. It's not until you present it with it and you're going to get one of them lawyers that he going to get a lawyer first because he going to be mad at you. You're going to try and find somebody to loan you some money to get you a lawyer because the company, if he's the artist, the company is going to give him the lawyer. He's going to use their lawyers to come after you. They're going to tie your arm in legally behind your arm until you tap out. You're going to walk away with shit. And you're going to be mad because you missed your opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay? If you do it right now, got something. You arm wrestling.
Yeah, I get you.
So right now y'all both of y'all got weak arms, but don't let him get a motherfucking 20-inch set of some guns on your ass and you automatically tapped out before you even get started.
Yeah.
All right. So this is how you avoid headaches in the future, folks. This is just one situation that I run into on a regular basis. This is why I took time out today to talk to the brother and get him to understand what he's setting himself up for and avoid that pitfall. Avoid it. A piece of paper, you don't need you can do it with a big pen. You do it with a fucking crayon. I don't give a shit. Okay? It was once said that Tupac cut his deal with Suge on toilet paper from the penitentiary. So, pen and paper will keep you out the penitentiary, okay? And with that being said, unless you guys have much to say, we good, folks. Alonzo, the GodFather of West Coast hip hop, dropping you some lyrical revolution and a little bit of game on the side. Peace, y'all. We out of here.